Parental discretion is advised.
Find yourself in the Beachview area of Pittsburgh? Check out the official pizza of this show, Slice on Broadway, sharing an abnormal obsession with pizza we can relate to. Check them out at sliceonbroadway.com and tell them this show sent you. Donate as little as $1 an episode to get your name in the show and access WMS Gold content. Check out our page at patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show or click the link on our site. Want to have your business or podcast featured on the show? Contact us at info@sorgatronmedia.com. Subject line, advertising.
Wait, just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect...
Hey guys, it's the Wrestling Mayhem Show 427. And we're ready to talk some pro wrestling as we do every week here for, oh my god, 8 years. I'm Sorgatron at Sorgatron in the studios and Mayhem Studios in Pittsburgh, PA. With me, one is the Rizz.
Hi, Sorg.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
My microphone won't stay. Also with us from the deep down depths is Papa Lunchbox.
What's up, guys? That's right. I am underneath Pittsburgh as we speak. Ignore the window behind me. You can't actually see anything. I am deep underground listening to your secrets.
This is true. This is true. Also with us, Bobby F. J-Town from J-Town.
Hey,
Yeah,
it rained here, and it's probably going to rain again.
Oh, there you go. Of course,
You're going to drown.
I don't want to drown.
This is your Wrestling Mayhem Show. You can find out this and other shows at WrestlingMayhemShow.com or on iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, YouTube, and iHeartRadio, amongst other things, video and audio formats. So please like, subscribe, favorite, however that function works, so you can share it with other friends or let us know how we're doing on any of those. And you can also drop us a line at goodtimes@WrestlingMayhemShow.com. 412-206-WMS0. And you can join us here every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time at live.sorgatronmedia.com, like our fine folks in the chat room are tonight. And of course, you can join us. You can support the show if you find some value in the show, if we make you laugh, if you like the conversation. You can support us on our Patreon, patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show, just like our friends, the WrestlingRevolution.com and Bo Diggity have for several weeks. Thank you very much. It means a lot that you'll put your money where your mouth is when it comes to our show and supporting it. And we hope more of you guys join us. We have some goals to meet, and I released the first update exclusively to those members, the July update about how we're doing, secret tidbits about the show that I don't think even these guys here have listened to yet. But those two,
because we haven't put our dollar in.
Because you haven't put your dollar in. You haven't put your dollar in.
Is it like Chris Jericho's tweet secret, where you can pay like money to hear you talk about secrets?
Yeah, what in the world is this tweet secret thing? Anyways,
I don't know.
Let's start the show. The only way we know how with a fan mail. LB, I think you got this one.
Yes. It is from the one and only Dustin. Dear Mayhem Panel of Intelligence, the teasers for the Monday Night War documentary series, which you could see right now for free during this preview week by simply using your email account, no credit card needed. Fuck me, being programmed has apparently worked because that shit is etched on my damn brain. Either way, the teasers reminded me that I actually enjoyed the different style of the Heenan-Shivani combination at the booth. Points to Dustin for spelling Shivani correctly. When added with Tenay for the cruiser matches, they really hit a sweet spot in my opinion. Questions! Number 1 for Rizz.
Yes.
I must ask you where the Dirt Sheet Anonymous meetings are being held. I ask only because working the 12 steps to recovery of snarkiness will only help me to reach out to others affected by the disease. Rizz?
I was once like you, Dustin. But then I looked upon myself and I dialed the 1-900 number that's below on your screen.
What?
And it will not send you to a
1-900 Mix-a-Lot?
It will not send you
nasty
to
thoughts.
It will not send you to a a voicemail of me saying, enter your credit card into the phone, or any of that sort. But if it does, please do it, because the children need it.
Are we collecting for sad dogs?
I think we are. We should have been singing. Damn it!
God,
We missed. That was a great
you know what?
opportunity.
You know what? No, seriously, it's not. It's going to dirt sheets suck. Point blank, they suck. If you're still going to dirt sheets in this world right now, don't, because they ruin the fun of professional wrestling.
As I close Lords of Pain.
I don't understand. Didn't we have like a 20-minute conversation last week about what quote unquote dirt sheets that we all go to?
Mm-hmm.
Or is there a difference between dirt sheets and news sites?
Reputable news sites.
There are differences between the two.
Okay.
Dirt sheets just post why they think CM Punk should come back, or else the internet will explode and everything will perish because of WWE.
He's on the network right now.
So Bleacher Report is a dirt sheet.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Because it's dirt.
Someday we're gonna write a dictionary of wrestling terms.
But seriously, I just said that to be, funny. But still, if you still go to dirt sheets in the year 2014, you need to go find another hobby and find another news source.
Does WrestleZone count?
No, that's a good one.
It's like that's a news.
That's reputable.
WrestleZone is a reputable news source.
Okay.
Lords of Pain's pretty good too.
Okay.
So the difference between a dirt sheet and a news site is accuracy of reporting.
Yes. TMZ.
TMZ. Yeah.
TMZ.
They always get it right.
Always.
Sorry, Sorg.
100% right on the nose.
Should we clarify it's TMZ Sports?
No, TMZ.
Okay, number 2. I'm going to give you guys the word mark, and I would like to hear what this word means to you.
Madden. Oh, it's not like a word association?
I don't think it's exactly that. No.
I was gonna say marker.
Sorg?
Unfortunately, I think it's shown as I think the way it's used, it's a sign of disrespect and disrespect to the fans that are in a lot of times paying for their salaries. A lot of times you hear, "Oh, he's just a stupid mark" or something like that. So I don't know. That's my connotation for it. It's a dirty word, but sadly, it shouldn't be. That's my.
I agree.
It could be a good term too. Like I marked out. I mean, I got excited for something.
Exactly.
That's how I look at it too.
Yeah.
That's how it should be used.
I'm with you. It should be.
Mm-hmm.
The noun mark is tainted because of the noun. The adjective is also tainted because of the noun.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be marking out, but I'm not a mark. Because a mark is, just somebody who wants to know about it is generally known that a mark is somebody who is focused a lot on professional wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. More than us.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. But it's just to the point where it gets annoying. But marking out is good because you get excited for the things that happen on professional wrestling.
Mm-hmm. If there were no marks, there would be no business. I'm sorry, LB.
Mm-hmm.
No. That's cool. I think you're exactly right. I personally agree with what Dustin says, and I will read that now. To me, I understand that the word originated from the Carney days when the business was still legit. But I think that today's definition of the word has shifted to be used as an insult by wrestling fans who think their depth of knowledge is somehow greater than others. To me, wait, no, maybe I don't agree with that. I think that's backwards. It doesn't matter. To me, we are marks if we're discussing wrestling in our free time, being it. Oh, fuck. be it on the Net Podcast YouTube or at the water cooler. After all, the wrestling promotion got us talking outside of the show, so we are the target marks they are shooting for. And I am proud to be a mark. How about yourself? Yeah.
If we go by that term, yes.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, we how you said 8 years, Sorg? We've been doing this show in public.
Yeah. Well, in public, I don't know about in public, but it's on the internet
for people, for general.
This is a private show for me.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, number 3. What was your favorite angle from when you were a kid that you see as just a bad storyline from an adult point of view?
Oh, jeez.
That's difficult. Rizz, do you have one?
I got one. Like, when I first saw this, the immediate reaction I got was when I first got into wrestling and the Undertaker versus Undertaker match. When I was a kid, it was a grown man fighting his clone.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I'm older, it's a grown man fighting somebody who looks similar to him, who slightly similar to him.
Mm-hmm.
And it that was the reason why the Kane versus Kane match did poorly, because even in the era that I lived in 94 when that happened, I didn't have the internet. There was no such thing as podcasts. There was no such thing as, websites explaining things that this guy's actually so-and-so, and you should not believe that he's this guy.
Mm.
I saw Undertaker versus Undertaker. I didn't see the two different types of guys. But now I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at the actual match. It's horrible. But I do appreciate that it got me into wrestling, and it got me knowing that match was horrible.
Nice. Bobby?
The one I remember, I think, is the Nails versus the Big Boss Man.
Oh,
God.
Wow. Oh.
Because Nails was horrible on the microphone. And it was just a mess of a storyline. But I remember it because the Big Boss Man was like my favorite wrestler when I was a kid. And it just, looking back on it, it's just like, what? Why? Why? Why were you around? Why did you? Oh, he wasn't around that long, so it was good. But yeah.
Nice.
LB?
Sorg?
Oh, what's Sorg?
As a whole, Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Biggest fan right here. Really sad to say that.
He was also the booty man.
I was really happy to see him in Thunder in Paradise in a cameo role. Holy crap. I'm like, I know them, that's Brutai. Why do they call him Brutai? Yeah. I have the Coliseum video with the vignettes of him going to barber school.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, why?
Oh, jeez.
Because they were selling it at my video store, and
That's
I was
amazing.
the biggest Brutus the Barber Beefcake fan.
They should have had a cosmetologist be his valet.
Hey. Sensational Sherry, I think, always did her own makeup, so.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely any Halloween Havoc. I was completely on board as a kid, and going back now, it's like I'm embarrassed for my childhood self. So I was
And the wheel
super
make
into
the
it.
deal.
That's right. And the deal was that we electrocuted Fat Man.
The deal that we saw Shivani in a very, very weird vampire outfit, scaring little children away.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, Dustin. I remember watching Papa Shango was going to get what he had coming to him by the Warrior after WrestleMania 5,
I
6,
almost
7,
said him.
8. I was so worried for Warrior because Shango was using his voodoo to make him bleed or puke. Yeah, even typing it as an adult makes me cringe. That's it for me this week, guys. Hope you guys have another killer show filled with the smart discussions blended smoothly with that rich comedy. Regards, Dustin. Oh, there's a postscript. Postscript. I listen to a wealth of podcasts. My favorites are fan casts, such as the Wrestling Mayhem at the Pinnacle, but I also enjoy the AWWIR, All Wrestling Week in Review, hosted by Dan the Cannon, and the DSJNP WrestleCast, and there's a link. I actually participate on both shows, including tonight, under the acronym DRG, and both should be available on Stitcher, iTunes, and most other podcast outlets. So you guys should go and check out those podcasts and listen to our dear friend Dustin.
Should we just sponsor somebody?
Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's just like what we were doing last week. We're talking about the other things we listened to. I think
Dustin
it's
is a friend of the show. I fully endorse plugging him.
we should all support other podcasts, other wrestling podcasts.
Mhm.
They give us different ideas. It's good to hear other people's opinions. So I think that's perfectly fine. That's awesome. Go check them out. That's a DS. Oh shit, I forgot it. Sorry, I clicked away from it and forgot it. Well, rewind it and go get those. Again.
Hold on. No, I still got them up here.
Okay, please. Yes.
Okay. All Wrestling Week in Review, hosted by Dan the Cannon, and the DSJNP WrestleCast. You can find that at dsjnp.podbean.com/mobile.
Awesome.
I'm glad you didn't say use the go back 30 seconds button, because then it would have been an infinite loop. And they would never get past where they were.
Plus, I think only Downcast has that.
No, it depends.
iPods
It depends. Stitcher has it. Stitcher has it as well.
Smart Stitcher.
And the podcast app on iTunes is a 15-second one, both ways. Both ways. Anyways, hey, we got another voicemail, of course, but first I want to give a shout out to our friends at Slice on Broadway, right up the road. They provide the pizza tonight. We had somebody come in, get some pizza after they're done recording their... Malengo was finished with the movie minute. I would say, I'm going to stop by and get some pizza, because he wasn't too far away, but he couldn't get here in time to start the show. So he comes in the middle of Awesome Cats, making my dog flip the freak out while I'm trying to demo my Google Glass mod. That's how much mayhem this pizza is causing, that people are stopping by for it. But it's open to you guys. Rizz, if you want to stop by after the show and get a slice, you can do that.
I can?
Yeah, completely.
Actually, it was mentioned on Mark Madden, too, which was kind of cool.
Slice on Broadway?
Yeah.
If anybody knows pizza, I bet it's Mark Madden.
I bet it.
Oh,
fat fuck.
Oh, no, seriously, Mark Madden.
I don't know what.
It's sad because it's true.
Well, no, Mark Madden has good.
He's a fine analyst.
He is. Great articles.
Asshole, a fat fuck, but a fine analyst.
Oh, wow. There goes that. Never have him on the show.
He was on Great American Bash.
SliceOnBroadway.com. Go check them out. And they got a new location coming up in Carnegie. If you're in the South Hills of Pittsburgh, go check them out. Now, since I got distracted, I didn't actually prepare my voicemail. Shit. So thanks for that, LB.
That's okay, Sorg. I'll tell the folks a little bit more about Slice on Broadway.
No, that's okay. We got something. No. We're good to go. Matt Carnes is talking.
Broadway.com.
Maybe.
Fuck your face, Rizz. How about that?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I feel sad for Rizz.
Rizz. Hey, buddy.
The mainstream media.
we're
Just heading home from super awesome
barely hear
power
this.
dinner with some of my friends in the mainstream media. My wife came and picked me up in the minivan.
My
Playing Disney Go-To
I like
for
how that's the
drive
only
home
thing.
because we're parents of small children, and that's what we do. So I had to have we had a power dinner tonight. I had to finish off one of my buddy's Mai Tais, man. It was strong.
This isn't even about wrestling.
Like, really strong. What should we talk about?
I think he is drunk.
Wrestling. Guys, I turned this off.
Who's singing?
I think it's something to say about
I have no
wrestling.
idea what's going on.
I think that's one of the kids.
Question. Don't you think it's time for them to put Paige back in the box and ship her back to NXT?
I hope it's one of the kids.
Because I don't think she was done cooking when they brought her up. They should probably send her back.
Huh.
So my question is, what do you think they should do about Paige? because I can't really talk.
Who's-
And really,
Doesn't think she
honestly,
was done
just a
cooking?
question for you. How can you hate Dean
She's
Ambrose?
kind of
I
pale.
mean, I've got more excuses than anybody
Then
else
again,
in
so
the
am
world
I.
to hate Dean Ambrose, and I can't hate him. He's just too good. How can you hate Dean Ambrose? You can't. He's awesome. So there you go. There's 2 questions for
What
you.
is going on?
And I'm going to get back to singing Frozen on the ride home in my minivan.
Frozen.
And you guys have yourself a show.
Okay.
All
That's what
right.
he's doing.
So the 2 questions I gleaned from that. Well, I have many more questions in my head. But Paige, should they send Paige back to NXT because she wasn't done cooking?
No.
No.
No, they
No,
just need
she's
to give
fine.
her more of a storyline.
They just have
Yeah,
something.
which-
They're doing a
I-
weird thing with her.
I think they're doing the storyline now with it. Now that AJ's back, she actually has a rival now,
Mhm.
so that's good.
Mhm.
But
I wouldn't mind seeing like her win more titles
Mhm.
in the next few months. Like, I mean, the same. Well, you know,
The
like,
one title
win
that
it-
she is
yeah,
allowed
the
to
one title that she is allowed to win.
She's
by
been
God,
U.S.
it's Paige. She's
champion,
gonna
and a
win the
tag team
Intercontinental
champion.
Championship Battle Royal.
Yeah,
She's gonna
But,
win
like,
that battle royal.
seriously, the things between AJ and Paige are pretty good.
Mhm.
They're actually building a storyline
Mhm.
for a title that looks like a Barbie doll, and it's
Women's Stamp
amazing.
Championship of the World.
Yes, and it is a lot better than it used to be, and Paige is making that better, and so is AJ.
One Triple H threw the other one away.
Ha! Yeah, I agree. It's nice to see some divas with personality. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Doing things that are interesting and fun to watch,
Mhm.
as opposed to another girl from a modeling agency that they hired,
Eva Marie.
Marie, or fuckface who went to TNA a long time ago. What was her name?
Taryn Terrell,
No.
Tiffany.
Christy Hemme.
No, Christy Hemme. God damn it, I hate Christy Hemme.
I was trying to stay away from Christy.
Wow.
Fucking Christy.
You know
Hemme.
she's on booking there now.
She.
What?
What?
That's what I heard.
That's what.
Oh, there he goes.
You know what?
Oh, where'd he go? Hi.
I'm good.
Welcome
No,
back.
I'm fine. It's
Okay.
cool. No, have
Wait,
you ever
what
thrown
was
up on a
that?
cat?
No. No.
I don't think that's healthy.
Huh.
Folks, send us an email at goodtimes@wrestlingmayhemshow.com on how to get vomit out of cat fur.
Get that. Get that.
Washer.
Wow.
No.
So, let's get to some other interesting things. So the Jim Ross meme has been going around,
My God.
including the most
Back-
recent. Who posted this one of Jim Ross and the Transformers?
Oh, that was me.
That was Lunchbox.
I saw that today, and I thought, this is like they made it for Sorg.
Kinda. This is the first time I'm watching it.
That's a lot of weight. There's 200-300-pounders up there. I'll tell you what, I like the looks of this. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Don't you dare.
It's basically, and I'm pretty sure every time
There's
they use one,
people in there.
there's
That's
people in
amazing.
there. Every time, isn't it Hell in a Cell? There was the faceplant guy from the recent Luke Bryan concert. That was pretty good.
I think there's people in there is my favorite Jim Ross quote now. There's people in there.
What is that from? There's people in there?
It-
Like,
Might have been a
Yeah, that was from
The
when
bus?
Hulk Hogan, or when Hulk Hogan rammed the traffic
Yeah.
into the ambulance.
there was a person in there. There was The Rock.
There are
Wow.
people in
There's
there.
Rock is not people. He did not have all the people
Rock
with
in
him.
there,
is not-
Sorg.
Sorg, if
People
listen,
in there.
if we're gonna clip a line and put it on a picture from this episode, it's got to be a picture of The Rock looking sad with a quote: "Rock is not people." Dash Sorgatron.
Okay. Somebody put that in the notes.
That's amazing.
That's great. People.
maybe they separated and became The Rock and
Let's
Dwayne
keep going. I'm
Johnson.
going to do that right now.
Rizz, tell me about the Andre the Giant show.
Oh my God. No, I have to thank RJ City for this one. He posted it on Twitter, and I'm just watching this over and over again. It is a guy. I'm not sure who he is either.
Yeah, we were trying to think who it was.
He interviews the writer of Game of Thrones, and his Andre the Giant impression is spot on.
His latest has Pete Holmes on it.
And he during the episode that Sorg's playing right now, he asks why he's not on Game of Thrones, and he calls it Game of Thrones with an F the entire time, and it's amazing. He has giant
Fake hands, prosthetic
fake
hands.
hands, and it look.
God damn
Somebody get the phone,
Absolutely not.
and it's just, and his fingers move as well. It is so creepy and so awesome at the same time. And if you want a good laugh for about, I think it's like 2-3 minutes maybe. It's amazing.
When he was on with Pete, he was saying
Game
about
of Thrones.
when he was on with Pete, he was talking about making love to a woman. He's like, I only go about 85%. He's like, I hold back about 85%.
Oh,
And
Oh,
Pete's
dear.
like, you only use 15%. That was the best.
Wow, we got more stuff coming up, guys. In the meantime, here's a little peek. It's a great show last week. Super Indie 13 last month it was, with music from the Delaney's. Well, you can check it out. Other stuff at sorgatronmedia.com/store, including Vicious Outcast Wrestling, RWA, and more. And we'll be right back with Remember When.
Paris on sunsets, look in the sky. Another hair-sprayed prom queen, so young and so insecure. Dealers on Melrose, with swagger from their nose. They put her under a spell, with a glitter disguise. And Holly.
Hey guys, welcome back, and of course check out that and other cool stuff over at sorgatronmedia.com/store. All the wrestling you'd ever need from the Western PA area. And of course, this is the part of the show where we look back, where we remember when.
Remember when. This is the Mario song, and we are remembering someone who is Italian. Eat their character. Remember when. Remember when. Come and remember when. Doop come and remember when. Come on and remember. Santino.
Wow, yes, Santino Marella announced his retirement at the Toronto House Show over this weekend, which we also, Jesus, sorry, note for my interview later, where we also discovered he lives in Canada, which was interesting. So let's look back. What was your fondest memory or weirdest memory of Santino Marella? The maybe Italian. What? Who? What?
Lunchbox,
I can't figure out who's saying who.
Lunchbox first, me call. I call second.
I call shotgun.
Oh my god! Oh my LB.
All right, I want to go first because my memory of Santino is the first memory of Santino.
Oh yeah.
When he was summoned from the crowd to pin somebody.
Umaga.
Umanga. To pin Umanga with a little assist from Bobby Lashley, the original Black Man on a Riot. Bobby Lashley helped Santino, and he went from out in the crowd to in the ring, and he was just handpicked randomly. And I remember watching it and was like, well, this is weird. Then he took his shirt off and was like, this guy from the crowd is jacked. That's awesome. And he's got a giant lion tattoo or something. And then he kind of held his own, and then he got the shit kicked out of him, and then Bobby Lashley helped, and thus Santino was born.
I love that was the era where Vince had his fedora on because he was bald.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about you, Rizz?
My favorite Santino Marella moment is when I believe this is his second time winning the Intercontinental Championship, and he busted out the greatest countdown of all time.
Oh, nice. Yes.
The honkometer for the honky donkey man.
Oh wow.
That's
That was
a
a good
great
one,
one, Riz. That's
Good
a great
job.
64 weeks, and he held the title for what? 11?
Didn't he change it to like the honka donka perfect savage heart meter or something like that? And that's what
No,
he
I
lost
think it
with?
was just the regular honkometer.
Well,
and
no,
it just-
like the last week he added on a whole bunch of things to it.
Oh, maybe he did. Oh, but yeah, still the honkometer
Wow.
put him on the map for me as one of the best comedic performance out here.
Awesome. What about you, Mad Mike?
I am going to pick a moment that probably no one else remembers, but when they had a Raw in England. Oh, good. Oh, good. You guys know where I'm going.
I think we all know where you're going with this one.
Santino had a very lovely tea party with Vladimir
Yes.
Kozlov. Oh, it was so good. Wasn't he trying to make
Yes,
amends
Kozlov.
with he was trying to make amends with Kozlov, and then he ended up spilling more tea on him.
They have the entire segment on YouTube on
Oh.
WWE's channel.
Oh my
and
god!
Sheamus was there.
Oh my god!
Why is Sheamus there?
No, I thought Sheamus was the one they're trying to impress.
Oh right,
Yeah.
right. Because
Yeah,
yeah,
Kozlov,
Santino and Kozlov were together, and they were trying to make good with Sheamus. That's right. That
Wow.
was so good.
Wow. Wheels, how about you?
I'm going to go for the comedic aspect of Mr. Santino and go with Santina Marella, his sister. Oh, the laughs that made tears roll down my face. Him just running around in the women's singlets, and oh, it was amazing. Him tagging with Beth Phoenix, and I'm like, oh, this was golden.
Glamarella was the best thing ever.
Yes. Bobby.
I'm gonna go with when he made us almost all believers that a mid Carter
yes.
could win the Royal Rumble
Oh.
when he
That
was
was
down
great.
the last two with Alberto Del Rio and Santino, and it was everybody wanted Santino to win so bad. You knew he wasn't going to, but for that second, he made you believe.
All right, you want to hear something really funny about that Rumble? I was having a Royal Rumble party in my apartment, and one of my friends came over. Does not watch wrestling at all. We were having a contest to see like who picked who would win Rumble, and she just liked Santino Marella. So she's like, "Oh, I think he's gonna win," and we all laughed at her. And I'm like, if Santino Marella wins, you can leave with my television. So when that happened at the end, I almost had a goddamn heart attack. I almost had a goddamn heart attack. So I'm like, no, fucking no. And by the way, at one point, Santino changed it to the Honka Perfect Mountie meter.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what it
The
was.
Honka Perfect Mountie meter. I knew he upgraded it at one point. But yeah, the Honka Perfect Mountie meter.
Did everybody go?
I got one.
Okay, go ahead,
Both of mine got taken.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I had
Sorg.
Santino in the tea party. I should have known better. But one thing I thoroughly enjoyed was, and I don't know how many of you guys watched this, but he had the foreign exchange when WWE was doing all the web shows.
Oh yeah.
It was the best of them all. It just
I disagree.
No, what?
That wasn't even the best Santino. Santino's Casa was the best one.
Okay.
Oh, Santino's Casa was good. Santino's Casa was really good.
It was better than the foreign exchange. Just
Okay.
putting it out there. But
Okay.
continue.
Okay, but still, it was like all the web stuff he did, which not hardly as many people. I had 391,000 on this episode 1 of the Foreign Exchange. And the point where, and this is shown one where he's just kind of wandering around backstage and running into people and stuff. But eventually, they had a fake talk show. Yeah. Winston. But Santino Marella, apparently a third neck injury. Sad to see him go. But
LB, did you go yet?
I had an honorable mention.
Oh, you do. Well, go ahead, Bobby.
Real quick, the sandwich when he stole Jerry Lawler's delicious Subway sandwich.
Oh, that was fantastic.
You had to mention that. Nobody else mentioned it. I wanted to sneak that in.
And I have an honorable mention that never was. You remember when everyone was talking about that they were developing a sitcom for Santino, Beth Phoenix, and Vladimir Kozlov?
Yep.
Now that they're all out of WWE, I still want to see that. We can make that happen.
It'll just be of Vladimir Kozlov just taking random pictures everywhere.
Selfies and hashtagging them incorrectly.
Now I'm kind of sad. I forgot about the Beth Phoenix thing, and man, she was good.
She was.
This was awesome.
And by the way, thanks LB for getting that meme out there. Sad Rock. The Rock is not people.
That's not people. There's people in there.
There's people in there.
Wait, it's just the Rock. It's okay.
Well, actually, wait. The Rock is people because of a link LB posted on the Facebook page. He's got a creepy Voldemort face on the back of his neck.
Oh yeah. If you head on over to the Wrestling Mayhem Show Facebook page, you'll see proof that The Rock is harboring the spirit of the Dark Lord in the back of his head. For the video viewers of the Mayhem Show right now, Sorg's got it up. He's got weird little face and nose and eyes.
He who must rock
disgusting.
Wow.
Is it a coincidence that this comes out on the day that J.K. Rowling releases kind of a further epilogue to the Harry Potters? I don't think so. I think the Dark Lord is returning again.
It's also the day that Diagon Alley's opening in Orlando.
The Rock was the final Horcrux.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Rock.
On that note, guys, if you want to support us by putting a shirt on your back, go check out ProWrestlingTees.com/WMS. We got some great designs by the great Alex Cars, who's away at Sleepaway Camp or something for the summer. I don't know. Something with less internet. I haven't got the entire story. But you can check it out. Good Times Wrestling Mayhem Show, property of Mayhem as seen on SmackDown. And of course the classic logo. And of course, please support while you're there indie wrestling, indie wrestlers, Chris Hero, ACH, guys like AJ Styles, guys like freaking Axel Rotten, D'Lo Brown, why not? Christopher Daniels, always a fan. Johnny Gargano, Matt
Does
Cross.
the Kiss Demon have a shirt?
The Kiss Demon, he might have one on here too. I don't know. Zima Ion, Tim Donst, all kinds of cool Super King guys with some super clean threads over at ProWrestlingTees.com. But start at ProWrestlingTees.com/WMS. Support the show, please, and support Alex so he can get back from sleepaway camp.
He needs a ride back. He's stranded there unless he sells T-shirts.
Yeah, Magic Camp's weird in California, right? I mean,
now it's Magic Camp.
Magic Camp.
He's in the Magic Castle. Let's create a whole storyline for him.
Find the snake.
Our friend Alex is at the Magic Castle, and they won't release him unless you buy a T-shirt. So buy a T-shirt.
Alex is at Camp Krusty, and
he's at Camp Crystal Lake.
He's pretty sure that Krusty is coming. He's rocking back and forth. He knows it's going to happen. It's going to be fine.
I can't wait for him to hear this episode. AlexCarsDesign.com. Go check him out. You know, if you need designs and stuff. I felt bad, so I need to plug his actual legit stuff now. Found an article this past week, guys, by WrestleZone.
Not a dirt sheet.
Not a dirt sheet. But Jerry Lawler says that Memphis Wrestling could come to WWE Network. Apparently WWE is talking to him about that. He's saying in a quote on here when they caught up to him on whatever this show is, they sent a crew to Memphis to see what is usable, he said. We produced a 90-minute wrestling show for 21 straight years. That's a lot of footage. Hopefully we'll have it on the WWE Network. Memphis Wrestling You mentioned so many of the stars that WWE started or came through. That's cool. I'm cool that they're adding so much more, that they become this giant like compendium of wrestling footage, the end all be all of all this stuff. I think I'm really sure, bring it.
The funny thing is, they haven't even put up a fraction of the stuff that they have.
I know they have plenty for years. I'm so happy Saturday Night's Main Event came out this week.
Oh, I'm so excited for that.
Oh,
I was a little upset that there's only 3 years of Saturday Night's Main Event
me too.
on there so far.
Me too, but it did include that moment that I cite every time when they're like, "What guy in the wrestling?" It was the blue cage Paul Orndorff match from that. I can't wait to go. I've seen it since. It's been on other compilations and stuff. I've seen it on YouTube again. So it's not like I haven't seen it since the 80s or anything like that. I think it was even featured on a Saturday Night's Best of Saturday Night's Main Event. Again, another Coliseum home video I got from the video rental place. But I was just looking through it and seeing some of the matches on there, and I cannot wait. And I'm wondering how much stuff they're up through, I think, 1987, right? And I don't think it's up to that point where we saw the awesome Americana meet Dusty Rhodes promo that I love. So
they did have Hulk Hogan playing electric guitar.
Yes, I can't wait.
I want primetime wrestling on there.
I know.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's the thing I want the most right now.
So good.
Now that Saturday Night's Main Event's on there, I want primetime
Mike,
wrestling.
Those were great.
Mike, didn't they show some of the wrestling challenges and superstars on demand when that was running?
I don't know if they showed Challenger Superstars. I don't believe so, but they definitely had primetime wrestling on.
Okay.
Definitely had because I remember primetime wrestling was just so much fun to log because it's just Heenan and Gorilla riffing for like an hour. It's so good. So good.
Yeah, it was so weird that, back then I was watching it, not mostly for the matches, it was just for those two, just to see what those two would do to each other.
I remember something with Andre the Giant and a kiddie pool. full of grapes or dog food or something. I don't remember.
Grapes.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just...
Bobby, I don't know how you've gained access to my dream/fantasies, but Andre the Giant in a pool full of grapes is right. That's fucking dead on, sir.
Yeah, they made wine and granola France.
He's holding back about 85%.
Oh Lord!
Oh man!
No.
A few of us went back and watched.
They made the wine.
Monday Night Wars.
They made the wine.
Monday Night Wars sneak. Come on, guys. Monday Night Wars sneak previewed last night. Some of us got to watch it, some of us didn't.
I did.
I'm pissed.
Yeah,
I went to bed.
So for those of you that saw
Mike's
it,
pissed because he doesn't understand what a sneak peek is.
That's not what a sneak
Peak means it's
I'm pretty sure
just
that's what it
a
is.
taste of it.
Pretty sure that's what it
Sneak
is.
does not mean a whole episode.
But they showed it once and they
Beyond that, let's move on from that conversation,
The
please.
first time the network has shown. No,
We're done.
oh, hold on.
We're done.
Let me make my point.
No, we're done.
Okay.
No.
Let him make this
let him
concise
make
point
his
so we
turn.
can move the fuck on.
Yes. They're trying to sell the network, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The first time they air anything that's new on the network, it's available to watch on demand whenever you want it. If the first thing they're advertising for this free preview week is something that is not going to be available if you can't watch it right away, right after Raw, then that is not a good, it's not a good indicator to the people who don't have the network yet. Like, oh, well, I wanted to see this. Why isn't this on here? They said on Raw it was going to be on the network.
It was on the network.
But they never
After
said it wasn't going. They never said it wasn't going to be available on demand.
They didn't have to because it wasn't. available on
Everything
demand.
everything else on the network has
It
been.
was a sneak preview.
Okay. On that point, you made your point. And yeah, it kind of sucks because I kind of wanted to see it too. For those of us that did see it, what were your impressions? Matt Carlin was saying it was pretty good in the chat room.
It was awesome.
Okay.
They walked the entire way up to the first Nitro through when Alundra Blaze threw the title away.
Really?
Like that was that's as far as they got. But yeah, it was amazing. So,
Awesome.
really good stuff. And it's neat to go to like they had like interviews with Tony Schiavone and like Eric Bischoff explaining why he was giving away spoilers and stuff like that. They even had CM Punk on, which more speculation that he's not coming back. But yeah, it was just really cool how they set it up, and I'm looking forward to the next couple episodes of it.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else see it?
Nope.
Nope. Went to bed.
Nope. And that's it.
And it's gone.
Clarence says in the chat, big thing I liked about Monday Night War was that it wasn't shy about stating that Vince was not ready to counter WCW's dirty tactics. Bischoff came out of it looking like a genius. I don't know if anybody's had a chance. Go back to the Legends Roundtable when they do talk about the Monday Night Wars, and they have Bischoff. And a lot of it is just Bischoff fending off everybody the entire time. I feel bad for him. And he's just like, listen, it's what I did at the time, and I wouldn't have changed it. It was business. And
I love the only thing Bischoff said he would have changed is the insulting of Arn Anderson during his retirement.
Yes.
Bischoff was like, even I, like, that was a low blow. Like, that's something I really shouldn't have done and really wish I could take back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I kind of giggled at that, and I do feel bad that I giggled. But every time I do watch it, I kind of laugh at the whole, like, parody that NWO kept doing.
Another thing that they did really well was when they had Vince acknowledge that WCW was competition now, and he had to
react,
fend them off. Basically, yeah. They had to make a move because it was time to go.
I have a question.
They were coming.
Okay.
I have a question. So as I didn't see the sneak peek last night, but I have seen the Monday Night Wars DVD, the documentary that they produced.
Yeah.
How much of it is just kind of rehashed? Like,
I think it's all new.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not just. I imagined that it would just be footage from the DVD, stretched out with more interviews.
LB, that's kind of what they did on the Classics on Demand.
Okay.
That's kind of what they did on that, like, because they had the Monday Night War situation where they would show an episode of Raw and an episode of Nitro, and sometimes you'd have like inserts of people talking about it. Mm-hmm. That's where they kind of used all the stuff from the Monday Night War DVD. But when we were doing the wrap up last night, I had it on, and it looked like it was all new footage. Mm-hmm. Like, it looked like it was all new interviews.
Because I even see, like, a lot of times I'll see recycled interview footage I've seen in other documentaries, like on Countdown, for instance. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Like, I one thing I noticed a couple months into the network, like, I feel like I've heard the same stories multiple times. Sometimes. And now I'm like taking a deep dive into like Legends Roundtable and Countdowns and WrestleMania Rewinds, and you're going to have some overlap there, right?
And sometimes they'll show, like if it's from a previous interview, they'll say when the interview is from.
Oh yeah. Like there's some old Hogan ones or old Taker ones that'll say this is from 2002, you know.
Yeah, especially some old Bischoff ones.
Oh yeah, because I love like all the Bischoff ones like are the same ones I remember from the DVD, and they're like with the Raw behind. The Raw screen behind them, and you can know exactly what year that is. Because
they put a little bug up in the corner that says 2003.
Okay, so they're actually.
I doubt that they're going to come back for new interviews.
The one thing I was thinking about last night, Matt McCarthy is totally right about Hulk Hogan. Like, did they switch his eyes out with a Muppet?
What?
His eyes look like a Muppet like now. Like
now?
They replaced his eyeballs with a Muppet.
No,
like he's got like ping pong balls for eyes.
Yeah, they're just like just Muppet eyes.
You're talking about a recent picture of him, right?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me look
recent
for one.
Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
No. See, Bobby, not like a Muppet. He looks more like a sad basset hound.
I got my fucking pre-preview WWE.
So are you saying that when Hulk Hogan shows up on the screen, we should have Sarah McLachlan singing over him?
Yes. Okay. Hashtag Hulk Hogan sad Muppet eyes.
Okay. I got this picture. Here it is. I don't know.
That's a bad picture of him.
It's also darkened. But,
So here. I searched for Hulk Hogan photos, and John Cena pictures came up.
That's messed up.
He is the next best thing after all.
I'm not seeing it. Oh wait, how about this one? There. Hold on. There? Yeah.
Type in Hulk Hogan pictures.
Oh, wait.
dude,
Perfect.
his-
There you go. Here it comes.
They need to Photoshop his face onto his chin.
Oh, I'm so sorry, audio, but this will probably be our cover art.
Hey, Bobby. So you're saying that whenever Hulk Hogan leaves the arena, he should just do Kermit arms?
I would love to see that. That'd be amazing.
They play Real American when he's going out too. It's like
Hulk Hogan is an old dude, and he's basically spent his life next to the sun, so his face is kind of collapsing in on itself. So yeah, his eyes are going to bulge a little bit.
Hulk Hogan
He's going to die in a year.
with leather.
Oh, dude.
Why did you say
He's
that?
1,000 years old and has taken zero care of his body.
What? Are you kidding me?
Hey,
He still got
he
the
is
24
trained.
inches.
He is
Listen,
dead.
muscles is no indication of caring for one's body.
Really?
You can have giant muscles and still be coked out of your mind and half your brain rotted away.
This is true.
Oh, Jimmy Snuka?
Hulk Hogan barely understands triangles.
Neither does Fandango, to be fair.
Oh,
Wait,
Fandango
Oh,
loves triangles.
yeah,
He
okay.
loves triangles.
What the hell's going on?
Wait, if Hulk Hogan barely understands triangles, is that why he got rid of the six-sided ring?
Oh.
Hold on.
What?
I'm posting Muppet Hulk Hogan to
I
the
actually think
board.
at this point we need the title of this episode just needs to be grown.
All right, hey, let's something that WWE should have done. Somebody posted on the board. Help me out here, guys. Who found the WWE Rivals thing?
That was Lunchbox, I
The
think.
Lunchbox?
The picture of Hulk Hogan, the game.
Oh yes.
What? Oh, that.
Yes, concept artwork for a canceled Power Stone style WWE fighting game called WWE Brawl emerges, and I freaking love it. Look at this thing.
Sign me the fuck up for this game.
I know. And they
Vince
actually
McMahon-
have
Vince McMahon in a Lex Luthor mech suit. Yes.
Mhm.
they
Everything
actually
about it.
have for real
I want to
footage.
do Kickstart.
This game is for real, guys. Like somewhere there's a demo out there, and it looks freaking awesome.
I want WWE to do Kickstarter, so I can put my money into this game.
In the interest of full disclosure, I posted that to the Mayhem Show, but I got it from my friend Christian, who is a wrestling fan and is fucking hilarious. You should follow him on Twitter. He's at TS Steinbacher, STEINBACHER. Tell him the Wrestling Mayhem Show sent you, and really freak him out. He is hilarious.
Oh my God, yes. Sorg, the Hogan eyes, yes.
So everybody gets to it on the board. Anything else we want to talk about this week? Well, we didn't talk about Battleground coming up in another week. Seth Rollins cashing in. Oh, we didn't. We also didn't answer the second question for Matt Carlins earlier.
What about Dean Ambrose?
How can you possibly hate Dean Ambrose?
I love Dean Ambrose. He appears out of nowhere.
Who hates Dean Ambrose?
Yeah, who hates Dean Ambrose? I will beat their ass.
I have no idea. See, that's exactly why, right? So there you go.
Yeah, he's okay.
I think he's great. I think he looks like a nut job, but it really works for him.
Like when he slaps his face.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Who cannot love that man? I mean, if you watch his indie stuff, you can tell he's a nut job.
He sang Sweet Caroline drunk.
That
And
too.
still wrestled.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Come on.
Sorry, video guys.
Daisy Hayes around.
Yep. Yeah. There you go. I don't know. I have nothing else to say other than Seth Rollins is Dark Max Moon.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Sorg, what do you...
We didn't follow this on Twitter last night?
No.
I think John Cena was making fun of his futuristic outfit, and I'm like, he is like an evil Max Moon character, isn't he?
Seth Rollins looks 100% like a City of Heroes character I made in the past. 100%. If his tights had circuit board pattern on them, that's the guy I would have made.
He does actually kind of look like a random person from Zion that just got inserted into the Matrix.
There you go.
Like he's got raver hair. It's multicolored. He has vaguely leather outfits. He flips around all over the place.
Or Mike, he could be like Zod's one of his henchmen. I mean, look at that outfit.
Ursa, Non, and Seth.
I'd like to see him show up in the next in the Batman versus Superman movie. That'd be good.
That'd be good.
He could be two. He could be two hair.
And grown.
Title grown. Well, if there's nothing else pressing in this weekly meeting of Mayhem,
I could have swore there was something else that happened that was.
Main event is interesting tonight
Good
from the
and
sounds of it.
interesting.
Emma.
Oh yeah,
we talked about
Emma.
There we are.
So the story is, last Monday, Tuesday,
No, what's
Monday. Last Monday, which I don't.
Friday.
Monday. She was arrested for larceny for walking out with a $20 iPad case. Was let go later in the week and then brought back same day upon further review.
I heard that her arrest was due to a malfunction at a self-checkout.
Mm-hmm.
That's the word. That's the word.
That's why I don't use it.
I say bring
Bobby,
it.
we live in a brave new world. Don't fear
I'm not
technology,
brave.
buddy.
I use it every time.
I'm not brave.
So when you get fired,
Holy fuck!
Oh no! Oh no! They're coming for you, Mike!
Everybody duck.
They're coming for you!
No.
So who has Cesaro in their house?
Like he just comes walking out like he usually does with the eye patch on.
Who's Cesaro gonna walk up to and punch in the face on this show? Find out this week.
that was kind of actually scary. What the fuck just happened?
I'm pretty sure Wheels lives. That's
It
Wheels.
was me, yeah.
Yeah, he lives
Yeah.
right by
I'm
the
like,
siren.
oh shit, the fireworks was going off.
Hey,
Shut up,
Wheels.
Cesaro.
Well, why don't you like mute yourself for now?
He was.
There you go.
oh my god.
Wheels, call her if you hear me.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, you guys, it's the right to censor. They're finally coming to gas for all this.
I wish Frank the Censor would come back.
Guys, so
Good
Emma,
father.
let's go back to this.
Oh wow. Okay.
Emma,
I'm back.
let go, brought back, under scrutiny because of how many people have DUIs, other horrible things that they've done, drugs and other
Drugs and other things.
And Jack Swagger.
Is this? Yeah. I feel like this was a well, we were looking for a reason to let people go, and like, oops, that was a little too quick.
Yeah.
Like that.
So
that's how I feel happened.
If you get fired,
they were not thinking.
No. Mike?
If you get fired and then instantly reinstated, are we going to call that future M-devered?
no, I think what happened was they were anticipating trouble with their with her green card, and they might have jumped the gun.
Oh, because of the arrest.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's an Australian lady.
Yeah, because she's probably not even a green card. She's probably like on a work visa, and that they probably were figuring, well, this is going to be the end of her, so let's just take care of it now. And then when she didn't get, I think, formally they reversed the decision.
Yeah. No, is it
Just
is it
theory?
totally
Just a theory.
100% that it was a mistake by the cash machine? I mean, do we know if it's true or not?
Well, I think they only. She got off with just like community service.
Yeah.
Okay. You're still not going to see her on TV for a bit. They're going to hide her for a bit.
Well, I mean, they
unfortunate.
weren't really doing anything with her anyway, and
No.
plus with Santino out, they can almost kind of wait till Bailey's ready and then bring them up together.
Oh, they should put her in a prison jumpsuit and make her. Shit! I had a really good one for this. Fuck.
You know what?
I don't
It
know.
was like a female version of Nails. Shit.
Oh, you could have Orange is the New Bubbles or something like that. Like
An Orange is the New Black gimmick. That would be great.
Yeah. Although I don't really know if you want to put an Australian in a convict jumpsuit. That kind of perpetuates stereotypes.
When
doesn't
have
it?
they ever shied away from racial stereotypes?
That's a
That
fair
is
point.
Oh,
That's a fair point.
I suggest they should have her try to win the affection of Santino with her dancing skills.
You mean Fandango?
You
Or
mean
Fandango. Who did I say?
Santino.
Santino. He's gone.
Wow.
Or they could have her like sneak up behind maybe Fandango and pocket him.
Yeah, kind of finger his bubble a little bit.
What?
Just to like the first knuckle, really make him jump.
Is that why she does like this all the time? Like, yeah,
It's a new shocker.
Got to get up in there.
yeah, exactly. Oh, we should say we should have a moment of silence. Sorg's face. I was totally gonna try and get us on a new track, and Sorg's
It's okay,
face
buddy.
broke me. We should have a moment of silence for Planet Funk. It's about to explode.
Oh, no.
Oh.
It's about to get funky in there.
Mm-hmm.
And
The Funkadactyls explode.
I'm just gonna say, Naomi was throwing some bombs.
Yeah, she wasn't fucking
was,
around.
She was hitting her and hitting the other one hard.
I think she's just excited that she's actually going to get a push as a singles wrestler and not have to be tied down by a woman who cannot work.
So, since the Funkadactyls are exploding, does that mean the shit hit the fan?
Oh,
Oh,
I
geez.
don't understand.
I don't get it either, but
I don't understand.
I don't get it. I assume it's horrible.
Think of their colors.
Guys,
No.
let's move on. What did you learn from wrestling this week?
Oh, wow.
Wow!
I thought you just meant Cameron was shit in the ring.
Wow!
Wheels, go get in the corner.
Wheels, make that siren go off again so we can mute you.
Oh,
Guys, what'd you learn from wrestling this week?
I learned that Wheels is a horrible person.
LB, what'd you learn?
We're all thrown off now.
I learned that Fandango needs to learn to come up on the mic because I don't know what the fuck he was saying on commentary last night. It was just he stole a hat and got up on the table, shaked his dick around. No good. Come up on the mic.
I like triangles.
oh,
Oh, and you know what? I don't like this fucking Fandango storyline business. I'm not a fan. I don't know what the fuck's going on. All I know is it's kind of setting back women's lib by decades.
Wow, how about you, Rizz?
It's really uncomfortable to watch.
I learned, Lunchbox, you might want to, earmuffs for this one.
Oh no.
I learned that Bo Dallas took the bull by the horns in his match with El Torito.
That was awesome.
And if you have not watched that GIF or GIF, whatever the hell it's called,
GIF.
over and over again of Bo Dallas doing his victory lap and knocking over El Torito after he's won, you sir have not lived.
It's pretty much the best GIF on Raw this year, and I'm including the Stephanie McMahon dancing GIFs.
Yes.
And those are magic.
Wow.
Amazing.
Mike, what'd you learn?
All right, I learned two things this week. I learned that we are what?
I'm looking at Hulk Hogan chin pictures.
Okay, fair enough. I learned that in TNA Universe we are still not in New York City, despite everyone knowing what happened there now. And I also learned that Batista in Guardians of the Galaxy, surprisingly really good.
Nice. What about you, Wheels?
We sure we don't want to go to Wheels right
Should
now?
we want to go to Wheels right now?
I'm
Sorg?
pretty sure we know what Wheels.
It's probably something racist, so let's move on.
I've learned that I am the African American member of this show, and I
What?
should be ashamed of myself.
Wait.
I should be ashamed for the statements that I've made. These are not the views of the Wrestling Mayhem Show as a whole. But when we're off the air, this is how they all sound anyways. But no, what I learned from wrestling is I need to watch Raw instead of fighting with that scanner all night. So, yeah, that's what I learned.
Wow.
You need
Okay.
to do both, motherfucker.
How about you, Bobby?
I learned that I solved the mystery of Mojo Rawley.
Shut your mouth.
Okay,
Me
Mojo
too.
Rawley in NXT,
No.
they forgot to give him his ADHD medication, and that's why he's always hyped. It's part of the wellness policy that he's not allowed to have it.
So,
That's why he's hyped.
so once
That's
he
what I
gets
learned.
his ADH medicine,
He'll be fine.
he's just gonna
So-
be.
It's like
Are you-
goddamn
all the
JBL
time.
not giving
Wait.
his medicine.
Hold on, Bobby. Are you saying Mojo Rawley is a reverse Festus?
Possibly.
Oh, that'd be
Oh.
great.
Possibly.
That'd be great.
How can a man stay that hyped all the time? Because he doesn't have his
Bobby?
ADHD medicine.
Bobby, there is a good explanation for that.
Okay.
It's called bath salts.
That's definitely against the wellness
If
policy.
Mojo Rawley was the
Then
first
again-
bath salts gimmick in
But
wrestling,
Then
that'd be
again,
amazing.
His
Then again,
finisher
they're-
could just be. Sorry, go, Bobby.
then again, they're based out of Florida, so
That's a fair point.
His
Go ahead,
finisher
Lunchbox.
could just be chewing on people's faces.
There's
Sorg,
eventually
what did you
going to
learn
be
from
someone who
wrestling?
has a stand your ground gimmick.
yeah, Sorg, what'd you learn from
Oh
I
no!
don't even know right now.
Mad Mike, no.
Just hasn't been the same since the Lex Express for the 4th of July. Anyways, that's your Wrestling Mayhem Show. Thanks a lot, everybody, for joining us in the chat room. You can join us live yourself at 9 p.m. Eastern Time at live.sorgatronmedia.com. Join us on the Twitters at Mayhem Show, Wrestling Mayhem Show Facebook, Google+, and the great Facebook group for Wrestling Mayhem Show. You can also check us out at WrestlingMayhemShow.com, including all of the spin-off shows, the wrap-ups, the after shows, the Indie Mayhem Show. Tonight, we're going to have CZWs and VOWs, Matt Tremont
CZW.
joining us tonight.
Sorg.
CZ Dub. Yeah, we're going to have you guys in the background doing that. iTunes,
Sorg.
Stitcher, Spreaker,
Sorg.
YouTube,
Sorg.
iHeartRadio.
Sorg.
Somebody say my name!
Sorg.
Sorg,
So I have a
Sorg.
question.
Yes.
Can I tease something here at the end?
Ooh.
Oh, you're teasing us something already.
I do. I have something to tease.
Now, is this a tease or a sneak peek? Because I don't know the difference.
It's it's
You
a
have to watch it now. You have to listen
Bam!
now.
it's a tease because the first episode isn't done yet.
Okay.
So I can't release the first episode. But watch this space. Watch this space.
What space? Where are you
okay.
pointing at?
Space?
This space.
Outer
This
space.
the Wrestling Mayhem
This
Show space.
space?
Because I will soon be making a huge announcement that will change. It won't change the face of the Wrestling Mayhem Show. But here's a hint, folks. This announcement will be marvelous.
Oh.
Oh, you're bringing Mark Merrow on the show,
I was
aren't
gonna say, are you gonna be aware, Mark Merrow?
You can give your guesses of what his announcement's going to be at Good Times.
you?
Good Times
That
at
was that
WrestlingMayhemShow.com or 412-206-WMS0. Thanks, Basic Sickness, for the themes, taking us in and taking us out of this podcast. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Mayhem out.